So 138 for 5. First ball of the last over is down the leg side, off the pad. Almost looked like no shot to me, but I think they've hurried through for a leg by.
Got to
bring Brendan McCullum on strike.
Keep our wits about us here. Two brothers at the crease. They look fairly similar, both right-handed.
If I just say McCullum, I should be able to cover my bets there. 11 required then from 5 balls. McCullum has to hit a boundary or two. Brendan McCullum, that is, of course.
Well, either McCullum will do.
Yeah. So the field is spread, funnily enough.
Al's signal to 6.
Is required. Again, more shouting.
Another marriage proposal for Donny. Must get more marriage proposals per match than anyone.
Another discussion here about field changes. Now, back to his mark now. Donny's pointing at something. I think he's asking the umpire to go and find out who that marriage proposal was from. Selected one from the crowd just to try and throw the New Zealanders off the scent. We're all waiting here in much anticipation, but there is a problem. A lot of security around the crowd are on their feet now. There's a slight delay, pointing to a section of the crowd. Dan Vittori's getting warmed up.
Just in case he's needed, he'll be the next man in.
Yeah, great support today from the crowd. We said about 21,000 earlier in to watch this game, and we've seen highlights for both teams.
And so Vittori's getting some advice from Jacob Oram, sort of don't chase a wide one like I did.
First ball,
and get out.
Absolutely.
Because Donny's quite handy behind the stumps.
Yeah, 11 required off 5. We're still waiting for play to be resumed here.
No idea what.
I'm sure you're all on tenterhooks, just as we are here in the studio. MS Donny.
This isn't helping Irfan Pathan, though. He's waiting to deliver this ball.
We had a few thoughts on our poll. A lot of New Zealand comebacks in the second half of the game. But here we go. Players underway. Pathan on his way in. McCullum well pitched up. And that's driven away off his toe of the bat, past his foot for 1. Just to behind square on the leg side. And McCullum is in a little bit of pain there as the ball jams onto his foot.
Maybe
but it misses the stumps. He runs through for a single. His brother's back on strike. So once again it's McCullum to face.
Nathan McCullum this time.
10 from 4. A boundary is imperative, I feel now. Otherwise the game could be Indians' game. And McCullum leans back, swings at this. Again inside edge. And he only come through for the single because he didn't make very good contact. Down to Brendan McCullum. Can he finish this game? 9 off of 3. This has to go again for a boundary, otherwise it really could be all over.
Comment coming in says crowd trouble in New Zealand. That I think it's a first. We weren't quite sure what was going on with no, I'm not sure it was crowd trouble.
So we've got 3 balls remaining. Brendan McCullum just setting himself here. 9 required. He's a short third man in, square point and extra cover on the edge of the circle. Full toss, which McCullum has smashed away through deep mid-wicket, nearly caught past Harbhajan. It could be 6. It's 6 or 4, that's for sure. Can't quite tell where it bounced. I think it's been given 6.
No, it's been given 4, Jim. Bounced inside the ropes and smashed into the dugouts, I think.
Oh, well spotted.
Well, Brendan McCullum liked it anyway.
Yeah, boundary was required, and we were saying earlier about we've seen very few freebies today, waste high ball tosses, and this is not the time to bowl one. 5 now required from 2 balls.
Pathan needs to pull that in-swinging Yorker out again.
Absolutely right. McCullum moves on to 64.
Al's calling for a wide.
5 from 2 balls. In he comes again. McCullum down the track, well pitched up, lofted down the ground, straight drive, and it's beaten the fielders for 4. Nobody can get there. That's 4 runs, brings the scores level, 149 each. The New Zealand crowd are going berserk, wild, mad, exciting stuff. What a finish to the game we're having here.
We could have a super over if they don't get a run here or they get a run out. We've seen that before.
How much fun will that be? A super over.
Do we know the rules?
6 balls each, I believe. Anyway, let's just see what happens.
6 balls, 3 batsmen.
So, New Zealand, any run will do. Will Al's wide finish the game? But great shot by McCullum. It was well pitched up. The in-swinging Yorker that John asked for was dug out, and it went for 4. I'm not too sure anybody really knows what's going to happen, but I think McCullum just needs to know any run will do.
Just run.
Just run. Yeah.
They can't lose at this point. They
can't
go
lose,
for super overs. So
Nathan McCullum
guaranteed another shot on this.
Yeah. Nathan McCullum's going to probably run in with Pathan as he bowls. There's a lot of discussions out there, and hopefully they've worked out what to do.
There are things being thrown on the pitch or towards the pitch, a few beer bottles, which is not very encouraging. They're only plastic, apparently. Our man on the team. It's beer expert has told us. But
and now the Indians are having a huddle here because they're either discussing the fact that these plastics are being thrown on, or else the fact, and can we get away with an abandoned game? Possibly. I don't think that would be fair.
Is it going to be a tie, Farouk? That's what it could be. But of course, if we have a tie, then
just checking now
it's super over.
It's a super over, and I think that's just being explained to MS Dhoni and his team. And this could be the longest over in 2020 history because we've had the delay in the middle of the over.
A couple of boundaries as well.
They're coming for a bit of a chat. Which happened, I think, in the first bowl-off there ever was 2 teams having, was it India-Pakistan? In one of the regional matches in the World Cup.
2020 World Cup. Everyone else went off the air. We stayed on air. We knew there was a bowl-out.
And possible identification of the...
Some of the morons have been having a bowl-out of their own.
Yes, a little bit early because the game hasn't finished yet.
Gumby and Sewig have to learn from McCullum, says Farouk. Great stuff.
So, 1 run required for New Zealand to win. If it's a dot ball or a wicket, it'll be a super over.
Fielders have come in.
Exciting for everyone. Everyone's come in.
Predictably.
Yeah. We've got a short third, point, extra cover mid-off, and 3 or 4 on the leg side. And the pressure really now is on Pathan to deliver.
All the pressure on India. New Zealand can't lose at this point. Even if they mess it up and get run out, they get another chance. India mess it up, game over.
Correct.
Series gone.
Would you have a man in the deep, though, maybe for a catch? Not to be. So, he's on his way in now. McCullum's taking strike. He's down the wicket. It's short. It's up in the air. I think he's going to be out caught. Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped it. New Zealand get the run. New Zealand get the run. Shades of other 2020 finishes where the ball's gone up in the air. Last ball victory. What a great finish. And once again, McCullum has been on the pitch for the whole game. Sees his side through to victory. New Zealand are ecstatic. They win the series 2-0. 150 for 5. What a game of cricket.